Welcome back to our special Y'all-Ticks coverage of the runoff elections this Tuesday night, May 26th. There is a big story already taking shape here. Ken Paxton running away right now with the early vote against John Cornyn. Let's check in with Ken Paxton. His party, at least, Jobin Punniker, is in Plano, where the Paxton campaign is going to hold a watch party here shortly. Jobin?
Well, Jason, if you want any clue into the excitement that's here at this watch party in Plano, the doors opened at 6 o'clock, and there was a line of people wanting to get into this building here. Every now and then you'll hear clapping, you'll hear cheering, and that's because some of the returns are showing up on the big screen here right in front of people. So a lot of people focused on the returns, focused on their drinks, focused on their food as these speeches begin. Now, this is being hosted by the Lone Star Liberty PAC. There's about 200 people here, probably closer to 300 people we spoke with. They are encouraged about tonight. Some of them say this is going to be a very short night. We're looking at some of the early returns. It looks probably closer that way. And in talking with some of these voters, they say they are. One thing we noticed is people were more eager to talk about what Senator Cornyn did not do for them versus what the Attorney General could do for them in his possible new role. Now, adjectives that we heard in talking with some of these voters who just voted for Ken Paxton. They said he's formidable. They say he's a fighter. They say he will not back down. Now, the president's endorsement was a big deal. In talking with about 5 or 6 people here, they said the president's endorsement was important to them, and the fact that happened in the 11th hour was the icing on the cake for them. Now, as you've said before, and you've reported this, that Paxton had no public events tonight or today. He has not done a whole lot of media. He's here in Collin County. Keep in mind, he still has a home here in Collin County. Some of his biggest supporters are here in Collin County, and some of his loudest detractors are also here in Collin County. Now, we're here at this event, again, put on by the Liberty PAC. There's going to be a speech here tonight at some point. He's expected to speak at 9 o'clock, and we have probably 2 or 3 speakers just before that. Jason, we'll take it back to you, the studio.
All right, Jobin, thanks for that. He's going to speak in 90 minutes or so here, which he may speak before that, guys, if these results continue here. We do have some more results out of Harris County, I believe, that we can show you for a number of races. We also have the Democratic Attorney General's race. The race to replace Ken Paxton on the Democrat side. This is Nathan Johnson and Joe Jaworski. Again, this is a little surprising to me right here, because Matt Jaworski didn't have any cash at all, and Nathan had the money, and it seems like maybe the bigger network here. This is closer than I anticipated it would be.
I think it's about what we would expect, just because of where the size of the support is. You've got Dallas County in North Texas, much bigger. Nathan Johnson is much more broadly known in North Texas than Joe Jaworski is in Houston. So I think this is more a play of just the geography of the state and the relative geographic strengths of the candidates.
And while we're waiting on some more numbers to come in, if we can go ahead and go through some of these full screens here, we have the Republican race for Texas Attorney General. Mays Middleton was out early in the lead there against Chip Roy. There's still a lot more ballots to be counted here, but Mays Middleton so far with 43% reporting statewide. He's at 57% of the vote. The same thing we saw Jason Wheeler was showing us a moment ago in the break here with the Railroad Commission. Beau French, the MAGA candidate there, was leading statewide as well with 53% of the vote.